Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the Dank Duchess, and here is an update with my garden. So my garden has had its ups and downs this season, as many gardens do, mainly because I had a potassium issue. I had a potassium issue and a bit of a nitrogen issue, and I'm thankful for people like Brandon Rust out of Oklahoma, who saw the project I was working on with Trellatech, and while he was pleased with how that was going, wasn't too happy about the actual state of the plants and some other plants that had some yellowing that it's not going to make for the most vigorous plant or make for the best bud. So thank you, Brandon Russ. I like that about the cannabis community, the communal parts of it, that we're all willing to help each other. And those who are stuck with the egos, guess what? They're not part of the community. So let me show you what is going on with these babies. So this is the Trellatech project that I've been working with Trellatech. It is an apparatus. It is equipment to promote horizontal plant training. As you can see, this plant has been horizontal, and then all of the branches then shoot upward. I was really impressed when I saw this machinery a couple years ago, and now I'm actually doing a project with her. It's taking up a 2x4 space. I would generally have 2 plants in this amount of space. This is just 1 plant, so I'm really going to be testing to see, whether it's, I can tell you already it's going to be worth it, but how worth it is going to be for me. The plant has been the plant has been going since the beginning of, or mid-May, and it vegged a little longer than I had expected, because I had a situation where that side of the tent was flowering and this side was vegging, and it actually was a fairly cluster crap of a situation, but I'm now back to using the entire tent for either flowering or vegging. So the plant went a little longer. Customarily, just about up to here we would have started flowering, but started flowering a little bit higher, and now the plant is enduring its stretch. Since I have not grown this plant before, this is the Grand Heifer, which is Moneymaker crossed with Runts from Greenhouse Seed Company. Since I've never grown this plant before, I really don't know how much the stretch is going to be. We can compare it to this Grand Heifer right here, and this baby actually looks sparser than it really is. I've taken quite a few clones from her. I do expect her to do still quite well, but it's not looking as full as the experiment plant. So this is another Grand Heifer from seed. So it's not a clone, so for all I know it's a completely different phenotype, but let's see, considering it's from a well-known company, I'm expecting quite stable seeds and uniformity across the board. But when you're dealing with plants, you never know. The other things are in this garden, have been in the garden for a little bit. This is Vlad. This is Vlad number 1. This is Vlad number 2. Both are from Sprouting Leo's Farms. I have no, that's not true. This is Cake Smash, also from Sprouting Leo's Farms. Back there is a Vlad that is on the re-come up. Again, like I said, I had a potassium situation, and the plants ended up getting really yellow and scraggly. Back there is Beach Day, which is Mandarina from Trichome Jungle Seeds, crossed with Banana Split from DNA. Excuse me. Sorry. A fly touched me and I freaked out. So this is how the garden is going as it stands. We are at day 7 of actual flowering. So I'm pretty excited. Right here is Rose Soul from Trichome Jungle Seeds. It has an interesting way that it's displaying. I actually feel like this plant would be ideal for a trella next time around. So I might be looking at a clone of this Rose Soul or the pink certs. I have the pink certs from Compound Genetics that I'll probably, I'll take the chance on as well. But I just wanted to give a update. Let me see if the nursery is worth looking at. Okay, the nursery looks a little bit sad, but it's not sad. I assure you it's not sad. What's happening here is in the middle we have the Grand Heifer clones. We have a couple of new seeds that have started here, and some other clones on the outside, which look sad, but the Grand Heifer actually, this is maybe the third set of clones from that Grand Heifer that I told you was looking a little bit wispy. The Grand Heifer has a tendency to look a little sad in the clone stage at the beginning, but then really, really perk up. I actually just cut. They were actually bigger than this, but yesterday I just topped all 5 of these just so that I can get some better branching. Now mind you, I don't even know why I'm like focusing so much on these plants when I'm really just going to give them away. I have a tendency to do that, take more clones than I need and then just give them away. And in the back over there are rose soul clones from that plant I just showed. Those are the rose soul clones, and they're doing pretty great themselves. What I have growing is orange juice from Budworks Genetics. I met them at Product Earth in UK this year, just a month and a half ago. And this is Granddaddy Perp crossed with Pot of Gold from Uptown Genetics. And this is Jack Mass, which is from Mr. Nice Seeds, Jack Herrera crossed with Critical Mass. So that's the little nursery here. These are the plants here, and I'm actually feeling pretty good. So thank you for hanging with me for this very brief update. And I just want to say I'm happy with the plants and such. And I'm gonna have this little smoke, and let's look forward to some content about hash. It's been a while since I've actually talked about hash, and I've made some changes. For one, I'm back to air drying. I mean, I can still freeze dry. The freeze dryer is there, but I'm back to air drying. Sometimes I am pressing without heat. There's some content about that in my phone. I'm doing my best, but it has been a pleasure. Again, I am the Dank Duchess. My niche is hashish, and today is a great day to be awesome.